Last week, we unboxed a huge kit from Lorex with a bunch of goodies inside. There were motion sensors, contact sensors, and the Smart Home Security Center to watch all your cameras. Now it's time to share how it all went down. The Lorex Home Center is a smart speaker and a hub designed to collect all of your Lorex pieces into one place. From it, you can check all the different live feeds around your property and sensors associated with that Lorex system. Need to check for a package on the porch? Just ask Lorex. You can get a Lorex Home Center on its own or in a bundle with a bunch of different combinations of gear. Indoor, outdoor, doorbell cameras, they all work with the Smart Hub. We had a Lorex Home Center, a 2K indoor camera, a contact sensor, a motion sensor, a sensor hub, plus our Lorex 2K outdoor camera from a previous review that you can watch right up here. So here's a look at how it all worked together. Once you power it up and get it online, the Home Center basically installs itself. We used a wired connection from the Ethernet cable, but there's also a wireless option through a 5 GHz network. But most devices, like cameras, use 2.4 GHz band. So while 5 gives you more bandwidth to stream multiple cameras, you might need to create a new network for the hub too. Once the hub was up and running, I set up face recognition, a PIN code, and connected all the sensors. While the outdoor camera worked and connected quickly, adding the indoor camera didn't go as planned. At least not at first. It turns out the indoor cam in our kit was a test unit from a previous life. So we have, this came out of its wrapping a little bit. And whatever those tests did, 2 calls to tech support and a lot of troubleshooting wasn't enough to bring it back to life. Just as I was about to cut my losses, Lorex surprised me with a brand new replacement unit. Now I had 2 working Lorex cameras and I could see multiple feeds from the Home Center. Now let's focus on the Smart Home Security Center itself. This device is basically a command center for all your Lorex cameras and accessories. You can watch multiple live feeds, save and record clips from your cameras, watch past clips, and control device settings. Just like the Google Nest Hub and Echo Show, it has an AI voice assistant built in for quick control. Hey Lorex, go to sleep. This lets you see what's going on anywhere with a camera without touching your phone. I will say the AI does need a little more improvement. You'll need to be really precise with how you word your request. Say Lorex to wake up the device. Hey Lorex, show me the front camera.
Sorry, I can't find that device.
It can handle basic commands like show me all the cameras or turn off notifications for, but you might want to check the hub manually to make sure the command went through. On the device itself, you'll find a few familiar buttons similar to those on an Echo Show or other smart speakers with screens. There's a mute button, volume buttons, a power button, and a privacy slide that blocks the onboard camera. You can also customize things like the hub's screensaver and privacy settings for Face ID and PIN codes too. And the device itself has almost 60 gigs of storage. Along with the Home Center, I got 2 sensors and a sensor hub to add to my system. I really like the size of both of these devices. They're teeny tiny, making them really easy to place anywhere. I had issues in the past with contact sensors bumping into each other, but this wasn't an issue for Lorex. Just like a home security system, you can arm and disarm the Lorex Home Center. So when one of these devices are triggered, the hub will sound an alarm. But since this is a self-monitored system, only you will be alerted to any triggers. Another advantage of linking your Lorex cameras to the Home Center is that audible motion detection. Whenever my camera outside sensed motion, it would chime. You can adjust this if it becomes too much, but I recommend leaving it on for cameras in low traffic areas so you know when there's movement where it doesn't belong. And in true Lorex fashion, all the video clips you save on the Home Center are stored locally. No cloud storage fees and no access for hackers to get into. I only spent a short time with the Lorex Smart Home Security Center, but it was long enough to experience a fair share of quirks and perks. Setup was easy, but this might have been the first time I encountered a device that runs on a 5 GHz band. I opted for the wired approach, which was easy enough. It just means that you'll have to set up either the 5 GHz network at home or keep the home center really close to your router. Next up, there's no professional monitoring from Lorex. This isn't too surprising since the system is so camera focused, but it's a bit of a double-edged sword. Without professional monitoring, you might miss an event, which means trouble at home. But this also means no monthly fees or contracts to worry about. And finally, there's the voice assistant. It won't set a timer for you or play trivia games, but it can do basic stuff like pull up the camera feed or arm your system. But it takes some practice to know exactly how to ask for what you want. I was able to get the Lorex Home Center up and working in only a few minutes, and connecting my sensors and cameras was a breeze. If you want a multi-camera system like those from Lorex, you'll want a process that you can repeat without too much of a headache. So many times I've gone to check my phone to see a camera's live feed or change the settings and got distracted by something totally different on my phone. And that's just the nature of having everything on an app. That's one of the biggest perks of the home center is a phone-free and distraction-free monitoring. If traditional security systems aren't your thing, self-monitoring might be the option worth considering. Lorex doesn't offer pro monitoring for any of their products, so you're free from monthly fees with any of their stuff. That said, this means that you'll have to be really responsive to any notifications you get from your system. But if that's worth cutting the cost, this might be a good place to start. The Lorex Smart Home Security Center is really convenient, especially for Lorex loyalists out there. And after Lorex's quick response with my defunct camera, I might become one myself. The Smart Home Security Center is an easy way to keep track of multiple cameras around your home without ever pulling out your phone every time you're curious. But I hope that future versions will improve on the voice assistant and add stronger self-monitoring features for homes out there. So, unless you need more than one security camera at your home, this isn't really a must-have, more like a nice-to-have. I'd like to thank Lorex for sending us all of the gear for this video, and if you want to learn more about Lorex's cameras like the 2K Pan and Tilt Outdoor or the 2K Indoor camera, check out the links at the end of this video. That's it for me on the Lorex Smart Home Security Center. Like and subscribe to catch more from us every week here on YouTube. Thanks for watching and stay safe.
Thanks for watching. And if you want more safety, head over to safewise.com and you can find reviews and our lineups of best home security systems, best wireless cameras, and more. Stay safe.